So, what I want to talk about today is about being the world's greatest, being the version of you that you've always strived to be, and helping you to overcome the obstacles that people put before you. I'll see you after the intro. So, greetings, welcome back to Carnal Calistics, where we learn together and we grow together in the sight of God. So, today I want to speak about you being the world's greatest. Before I go on, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press that notification bell so you get the latest videos that I do, that are upcoming, that I'm ready to speak about, which I'm going to be producing and putting out quite shortly. So, I want to speak about being the world's greatest. One thing I've learned over the period of my life is I learned to only trust a few small amounts of people. They are close friends of mine that are there when I need them, and they know I'm there I'm there when they need me. Now, it's not necessarily just about you being in dire straits that these people step up. These people have a connection to you. They check on you. They're there for you. They're not the ones that just come and go and just want to be with you because it suits them. One thing I've learned now is that I don't trust lovers. It takes me a long time for me to trust people on that level. It takes me time to really see if they are only not just one thing, or if I can help them. I know I'm good at what I do. I know that no one can do what I can do. I know I have this connection to spirit, to God, that helps me to be probably better than most people. And if I choose to influence and guide, and when I say this, I'm not saying this arrogantly. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being arrogant. This is about something. It's taken me years to believe and to follow through in what I achieve and what I do. Being successful, and you know when they say fake it to make it, you're always going to say fake if you're faking it to make it. What you need to do is act as if. Now, you're not lying about the way you are. Dress the part. Be the part. If you're constantly dressing in dowdy clothes, rubbish clothes, and you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to move with the movers and shakers, or be taken seriously, you need to act like you to be taken seriously. If you're constantly in tracks bottoms, jeans, trainers, and so on, and you want to move in those good circles, I'm not saying with the elite, that's not what I'm saying. If that's where you want to go, then fine. But if you want to be taken seriously, people see what they see. They see preference. They see you in a particular way that others won't necessarily see you as. We all brand each other by sight. We expect people to dress in a certain way. We expect people to act in a certain way. Now, if you had a young child and you hired someone that was drinking a lot, had a booze in their hand, a bottle of something in their hand, or they were always on their phone, you wouldn't necessarily hire them, would you? That's what I'm saying. Act as if you are meant to be this way. You would not, if you were that actual person who was looking after the child, you necessarily won't do that because you'd be fired. So as I was talking to somebody today, I was saying that you need, in a certain way to be, you need to act that way to be. Yeah? They said, I've only got jeans and like jeans, black jeans with holes in it. And I goes, look, you want to get on, find a way. You don't have to get something expensive. Get something really mediocre, really looks decent, you can get it for about a tenner. You know, it's my job to help people to be a better version of themselves. And if I rock up and I turn up looking like I'm some kind of, I don't know, dowdy, can't be asked, you know, and I arrive late for my session with the client, they're going to be like, what's this joker? You know, I'm not paying this guy. You know, I'm not taking this guy seriously. He can't even bother show up to work with me on time, or if I'm running late, I'd always message and say, look, I'm stuck in traffic, blah, blah, blah. You know, you don't just turn up and go, well, I'm here now. You know, let's just get on with it. You don't turn up half an hour late and go, well, I'm here now. Let's crack on. It doesn't work that way. You know, I've had clients who turned up 35 minutes late and expected to be me for the hour. So I saw him and I said, you booked me for the hour and you're going to be paying for the hour and you're only going to have 25 minutes of my time. Well, not my problem. You know what time you should be here. So if I'm not setting that precedence for people I work with, why on earth wouldn't I do that for myself? You know, they would expect that from me. I would hope they'd expect that from me. I believe I'm the greatest at what I do because I try to follow through with the things I promise. I try to think above and beyond what normal people would think about. I try to be a shining example of what life is all about. You know, what the life you want to live. You know, when I built Karnak, I started Karnak. It was just going to be some meditation classes and this, that, and the other, and some kind of healing. But it evolved into be more coaching, development, and tarot and healing and mediumship was all a part of that. It all rolls into one in order to make Karnak who I am today, because Karnak is me. So when I necessarily, and I said I don't trust lovers, I don't, because in some ways it's not their fault. In some ways it's for the fact that they want something from you, whether it's your emotions, whether it's just sex, whether it's just to be there, whether it's your abilities, I don't know, whatever the situation is. But it's one thing I know is that in my experience is that I don't trust people until I feel they're right to be. And I know if I lay plans with somebody, 95% of the time they will break it. You know, they'll break it. And whether it's through whatever reason, for me, if you're making plans with someone, I always make sure, look, I can't make this date because I've got X amount of things to do and I don't think I'll be able to make it. So I'd rather see them 2-3 days later to know that my day's clear and I can be there on time. You know, I don't try to overbalance myself with people and then let them down, because I know, especially at the 11th hour. So that's just how people are, you know, and I've learned to accept that. About not everyone's like that. I know that not everyone's like that, because the way I like to conduct myself, I like to, if I meet someone, I'm with somebody, I'll give them my time. I'll give them as much time of me as I can, and I try to be with them when I can. And when I'm with them, it's only them that I'm seeing, or I'm being with, I'm thinking about, you know, I'm spending time with. But if my mind's not there, then I won't be with you. You know, it just won't happen. And I found when I lost so much weight, people were more interested, and I put weight on, people didn't want to know. Certain people did want to know, but most people didn't. Now it's like I'm inundated, and I always go by my theory that God taught me, is like, let them show if they do care and give them the benefit of the doubt. But if they are showing red flags, then just walk away, you know. And I don't have time. I do not have time for games. I don't have the brain power. I don't have the patience. And you want to go and play games? Find some other fucking mug. Off you trot. I don't have time for that. I'm not 12. Off you trot. You know? You want a grown-up relationship, you know where I am. If you don't, off you trot. So I'm going to end on that. Be yourself. Be who you are. No one can expect anything more, nor should you. Look after yourself. God bless. And namaste.